2. All right, guys. Hey, we are here on another episode.
Wow! Oh my God,
that's so loud. Of the
Aaron and
John show.
Baby. One more time.
Right there. I think we got a good spot right there. I think that's right where it needs to be. All right. Well, yeah.
All of our prep during the show.
So we're here.
We're here. We did it.
To do another episode. God damn it, Aaron. I'm so excited this week.
Yeah?
Yes. You know why?
Tell me, baby.
Because I feel like this might be the first episode that I have everything that I kind of want.
We figured it out.
And we're starting to head that in the right direction
I'm
now.
happy for you.
We have a bigger area.
We do.
I don't feel like we're
moved around.
I don't feel like we're 2 sardines in a can anymore, which wasn't wrong. I'm not saying anything wrong with that. No. I just felt like
Nothing
we should be
wrong with being a dead fish in a can.
We should be 2 Salomons going upstream.
Salmons. Yeah, we should. We're gonna get caught by a bear.
Yeah.
I hope.
So, Aaron, are you doing great?
Sure.
Doing swell?
I'm all right. Yeah, I think so.
I mean, what feelings are you feeling right now, Aaron?
Right now, I'm more tired than I've been in a long time.
Why? I heard you were breaking rocks.
For some fucking convoluted reason, at my parents' house, my dad and my nephew's dad, I don't know what he is, honestly, something, my sister's boyfriend, built like an overhang out of concrete, like recycle concrete slabs, basically, like huge slabs over our creek, so the kids could go down there, I guess, which is dangerous.
It sounds super dangerous, especially concrete little kids. It's
cool, like it's kind of neat, you know, but the kids were gonna go down there regardless. My brother and I always did anyway. We fucking fell down that hill constantly, so it's nice that they have like a stepping thing kind of to get down and then drown in the water. But no.
Sorry.
So apparently, my sister's baby's daddy has been flaking on my dad.
Is this first one? Okay, first one.
First what?
Or is this first baby daddy? Last?
Oh
baby?
No, this is the last baby daddy.
How many baby daddies are there?
3.
Okay.
Yeah, 3.
Officer,
so,
I got one question for you. What are those?
Sorry.
They're men that she's having sex with multiple times.
I'm assuming so. Sorry, Aaron. I apologize for ruining
You're trigger happy today.
I'm so excited.
I don't blame you. It's a fun little thing to have. But my dad, he needed help.
Okay.
Because he hasn't had much help. Also, he's fresh off a heart attack from last year.
Jesus Christ.
He's doing fine.
Okay.
So he's busting his ass. He's a real working man. And I went down there in basketball shorts and a T-shirt. And these nice shoes.
Yes, nice.
To slam. I didn't know I was doing it when I went there. I just went there to do laundry. And he's like, oh, good, you're here. Go get the sled. Just come here and move the rocks and get the sledgehammer. And, man, I haven't done that much work ever.
Ever?
It was a lot.
Damn.
I hadn't worked like that in fucking just like sledgehammering concrete slabs, like these huge slabs.
Of it. Yeah.
It's amazing. And then half of them had rebar in them, so they wouldn't even break.
Dear God.
Like
that's the whole point,
sucked. I got blisters on my thumbs, and then it was kind of like swinging a baseball bat when I was a teenager.
No, you didn't wear any gloves?
I did have gloves.
Oh, you did have gloves on.
It didn't matter.
Got blisters?
Didn't matter.
You got beasters?
They're not great.
They probably weren't good enough gloves. I should have worn like winter gloves or something. But yeah, dude, I was not expecting to do that, and then I did it. No.
No, you're like, oh.
But
no.
it was like a nice change of pace from the absolute nothing that I've been doing at my apartment. And I got my laundry done at the same time.
Hell yeah!
So
did you have to fold it yourself too, or?
Oh yeah.
Did your mom get to fold it? Did she do any of that? Okay.
Yeah.
So did you do your laundry and then helped, or did you?
It was being done
in between
during the helping.
And then you throw it in the dryer real quick.
We did a break and. Yeah, it was very efficient.
What'd you have for lunch?
Burritos.
Nice. At your mom's house?
No, I got these frozen burritos that are pretty good. I just pour some salsa on them every bite.
You still kept them frozen and ate them like that?
Yeah. I could make them myself. I don't know why I don't do that because they're pretty expensive. They're like $3 a burrito and they're small.
Jesus Christ.
It's fucking stupid. I'm dumb. But whatever. It's easier doing.
You live, you learn, right?
Yeah, and then I got hot dogs from Quick Trip because I have a weak will. to live.
Well,
Pretty weak will to live.
pretty quick will to live. Well, you want to meet someone else who has a will to live?
A weak will
So
to
we
live?
should so the weekly video. I guess I thought I traumatized you a slight bit with last week's video, so I pulled it back a bit for this week,
Thank you for
and
not getting a video off 4chan or live stream.
and so like we'll watch this one and we'll see.
It's an ISIS beheading.
Yeah, we'll see if you enjoyed this one. Okay.
Okay, great.
I live in immigrant housing with a bunch of other undocumented people because I don't have an ID or a social security card or any credit because that's how committed I am to not being human. Society likes to have an ego, right? And animals are the ultimate form of not having one.
What animal are you?
Somewhere between a wolf and a kitten. So it's like a made up thing called a witten. I like to purr a lot, but only during sex. And then I just go, meow.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys, this is the Aaron Show with your hosts, Aaron and John Mouse.
Yeah. So Aaron, like,
She's a witten.
your girlfriend's pretty cute. I like your new girlfriend.
Thank you.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Appreciate it.
So, did you help her put that tail in? That little. So, what are you? What kind of animal are you?
I'm somewhere between a chicken and a salamander.
Okay.
Called a chalamander. Yeah, find something for that, you fucking hack-ass piece of shit.
You saw it coming, didn't you? You felt it coming.
Called a chicken.
But yeah,
What kind of animal are you?
I'm probably just a squirrel. I'm like, or a
Just a
rabbit.
squirrel?
Well, how about a squirrely rabbit?
You've always just wanted to be one thing.
Yeah.
You're a Latin Egyptian owned by white people. Sorry, bought by white people to get into heaven. You've never been one solid thing.
No.
All you want is to be a squirrel. I hope one day you get to. I hope reincarnation is real and you're just a squirrel.
I will be.
I hope they're right about that.
Out of all
Hinduism
the religions, which one do you think would? I know you don't believe in any of them, but which one would you believe in?
Buddhism has a lot of good points, and they
Okay.
don't I don't think they necessarily believe in any one deity necessarily. Just a lot of teachings. Hinduism is probably those two. I feel mostly because they're they seem decent and nice and not authoritarian, authoritative.
Okay.
Not dictators running a church.
Okay.
Which one would you be?
Jewish.
Why is
Jew.
that?
I'm just
Because they're just waiting. I like the dedication for that Jewish people have. They're just we don't know who our Messiah is going to be.
Yeah, we're just kind of there. I like that idea.
We're fine.
There's no pictures. There's no
Yeah.
weird pictures of a Jesus guy who might be white.
Yeah. You'd think after so many years it'd be well, maybe he's not coming.
Oh yeah, well you think
Maybe
that maybe
he's
the
not the
Christians would
I
think
figured
the
it was
same thing.
going to be Joe DiMaggio, and he fucked that up.
Well,
Married
shit, I thought
Marilyn
Obama
Monroe.
was it, and then Obama's
yeah, but
coming
he's got to
going.
be. Doesn't the Messiah have to be Jewish?
I think it's just maybe.
It does. I mean, I guess
It doesn't
Jesus
really matter.
was a Jew,
Yeah.
And he got
I
Christianity.
don't.
out
I
of
think
it.
it's just as long as.
as long as he's cool.
Yeah, as long as he's a cool dude, and then that's how we'll know. That's how the Jews will know. That's how we'll know.
Did you ever used to watch that those Antichrist shows on History Channel?
Yeah.
Remember that coming out? I remember it was every time they thought the rapture was gonna happen or the apocalypse, they would show all the religious stuff, and they always would say there's gonna be 3 antichrists in our, and there's already been 2.
Right.
And one's naturally Hitler,
yeah.
and the other one.
I love how that is. Poor man. I know,
yeah.
no, he's a big pile of shit. Don't
sure,
get me wrong.
yeah, poor man. yeah.
Hold on, let me pull back on
I don't
what
think
I
the
just.
Jewish people want you
Yeah.
anymore. You sound like Trump.
off,
There's a lot of fine people on both sides. But yeah, and then they never say anything about Stalin, who killed as many people as Hitler. Not that that's It was over a longer amount of time, but still
he
like
killed
Pol Pot killed a bunch of people.
Genghis Khan killed a bunch of people.
I about said Yao Ming. Damn it! What's the dictator from Mao from China? But they always say Napoleon Bonaparte was the first Antichrist. And I'm like, first of all, he was around in like the 1800s, like the 17 and 1800s. Why wasn't there one way before that?
There had to have been one way before that.
1,800 years after Jesus.
Yeah.
And then I don't even know what they say the reasoning is for. It's like just because he was like a good general and people didn't like him.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like he seems like fine. He doesn't seem any worse than any other kind of wacky leader.
Mm-hmm.
I guess if anytime you declare yourself emperor of France, you're the Antichrist.
Makes sense because all you.
A lot of people thought Obama was the third Antichrist.
Yeah, I love that. That's the greatest thing in the world, just because he's a black guy.
He's black.
Yeah, that's it.
But then the other thing is, I bet they didn't want to include like people like Pol Pot or Mao because they weren't white.
Right.
Hitler was white. Stalin was Stalin was from Georgia, not the state.
The country, Georgia.
Yeah. And then
really, yeah, he was from Georgia. Yeah.
Bonaparte was white.
Mm-hmm.
He's French.
Georgia's a weird country. It's like in a weird spot that no one knows. It's like in the middle.
I would hate to be a country by Russia.
Yeah.
Ever. That would suck.
Yeah.
What a nightmare.
Georgia.
You ever just looked at how big Russia is?
It's huge. It's fucking.
I don't even know how they got all of it. I want to figure that out. I have been watching a bunch of videos.
Well, a lot of it's like mountains, like the shit that no one really wanted.
It's all garbage.
Yeah,
like
a lot
Siberia.
of it didn't want. Yeah,
nobody wants to fuck with Siberia.
Yeah.
It's just tundra. Yeah, most of it's worthless land.
But they have a big old prison. They have a big prison.
The gulag. No, excuse me.
There. Now that's been annoying me because now your quality of sound's gonna be better now.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Just get further away. No, I've been watching a bunch of videos about like alternative history because I think that shit's interesting. Kind of like what was it like?
What, like if some other country would have
Yeah, just like these small like what if JFK didn't get shot or what if Lincoln didn't get shot or blah blah blah. Like what
shit would have happened? Yeah,
it's pretty interesting because they're short, relatively short videos, but it seems pretty in depth.
Like what?
I think the one with JFK was like 10 minutes long. It was like, this is all the shit that we probably wouldn't have gone to Vietnam or done as much in Vietnam. He wouldn't have died.
That's a big one.
He was like a very sick man, though.
Yeah, he would have eventually died.
Pretty ill.
Yeah, he would have died soon.
And also just like kind of a dirtbag. Like cheated on his wife a billion times and everybody knew it.
And everyone just like, no, we're not as a
he
press.
Fucked Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah.
And then people were mad when Jackie O changed her name when she got remarried to Onassis.
Yeah.
And like, fuck you. At least she waited till the dude died.
Yeah, at least she didn't cheat on him a bunch.
Jesus Christ.
And make it blatantly obvious that it was happening.
God, he sucked. JFK was kind of a turd. There hasn't been a decent president in a while. I mean, Obama bombed weddings and killed a bunch of kids in like the Middle East.
Right.
Yeah, everyone who runs to run for president probably isn't that great. I want to believe that if Bernie would have became president, that he would have not done all those terrible things.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like even like as a president, you don't have control over all this shit. But everything's still happening under your watch. So like, who's to say what would have happened with him in office?
Right.
People were still gonna die because of America. I don't know. Presidents suck. What a fucking terrible job.
Oh, it's an awful job. I don't think,
especially if you're bad at it.
There shouldn't be one person. There should be a group of people.
Well, there are, and they all suck. they all bad ideas. They're all selfish losers that fucking just look out for themselves.
But there should be like a group, a circle.
The Canadian
Parliament.
No, not Parliament. Like the
Hockey.
Department of the Interior or whatever, like all the cabinet. Everybody who's like the person who is like the head of science for the country was a scientist. Like the head of agriculture was a whatever. Agriculture is that. A gardener.
Agriculturist.
That's a gardener. I don't know. Yeah, but they're obviously like, it's not like Trump giving Ivanka a job and she's never had a real job.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Or giving fucking Mike Pence the head of the coronavirus team when all he's done is killed a bunch of people with AIDS in Indiana.
He did clean up meth, though, a little bit.
Yeah, take away those needles. Those are important.
Or he helped with giving him needles, something like that. He took
them away.
Did he take him away?
Yeah,
That's what it was?
for no fucking reason, just because he didn't like gay people. The people who run our country are pretty shitty.
But yet, when you learn about him that he can't be in a room with other women, like his wife will not
he
allow
calls
it.
his wife mom.
Yeah,
I love that. That's so funny.
it's like so gross.
My grandparents would do that. My grandma would call my grandpa daddy.
No.
Just like a normal conversation. Man, I washed my mask today.
You did?
I did the laundry at my parents' house. My mask smells great. I could eat it up.
Eat it up?
Taste smells like a snug.
A snug? A snug?
A snug.
A smug. A smug.
Smells like a smug.
Smock?
Smells like a smug. Smells
Smog.
pretty good. Smells like a clean pillow. I can't keep doing that.
So, Aaron, did you watch any weird movies this week?
No.
No.
I don't think I did. I watched Django Unchained again.
You like
It's a
that
good
movie?
one.
You think it's a good movie?
Yeah.
I
I like Tarantino. I think he's kind of probably a piece of shit, but his movies are good.
Yeah.
So, and he hasn't like. I'll be the one to say it.
Okay, say
His
it.
movies have way too many N-words.
For a white guy?
Not what I meant. They say the N-word too many times. Oh my God. I just about fucked that up. They say it. They say the N-word too many times. God damn it. Somebody's going to take that. Watch me get hired by SNL and somebody finds that and then they're like, oh, you said Tarantino's movie has too many black people in it.
Yeah.
But he didn't say black people.
Nope, he didn't.
And then they're going to refer to my apology immediately following what I said. Yeah, it's a good movie. I like Tarantino's movies. Did you see Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Yeah.
Didn't say the N-word once.
I know.
He learned his lesson.
Wait,
Also, though,
have you
didn't
seen that
really
movie? Have you
have
seen?
yeah,
Yeah.
didn't really have any prominent black actors in the movie either.
Yeah. Because it's a period piece, kind of.
He can't get away with anything that either. Like Margot Robbie had like one line in the whole movie,
Mm-hmm.
and she was fine with it.
Yeah.
Like, why? You should be.
It's a Tarantino
No,
movie.
it's kind of based on the character you played.
Uh-huh.
Whatever.
Come on,
Whatever.
It was awesome, though.
I like that movie. Yeah, it was a good movie.
The guy was on an acid trip while he was
Oh yeah,
beating the shit out of these fucking people that broke into this house.
I thought it was great.
It was awesome. It's a fucking beautiful movie.
I like the only Tarantino movie I really didn't care for was Jackie Brown, but that was like that wasn't his own movie. It was like a book.
Yeah.
So
I'll give you that one.
I think I have a feeling he stayed. The only reason I didn't like it is because I went into it thinking it was a Tarantino movie because it is, but it's like a very kind of watered down,
mm-hmm.
held back.
It's a more of a genre piece.
Yeah, it's more. Yeah, it's more of shit. It might as well be a Tyler Perry movie. Did I ever tell you about how McCaffrey and I went to see Diary of a Mad Black Woman when we were kids?
Why?
We thought it was a comedy. We went to the Leavenworth theater.
Fuck off.
Pete McCaffrey dropped us off. We thought it was gonna be really funny,
That's
and then
his
like
dad.
the beginning was funny. Like that was like when Medea was like first popping up, and she was fucking dope, dude.
And you went to Leavenworth,
She like cut
a
a
prominent
Yeah.
black area.
She like cut a. We were like two 14-year-old white kids in a Tyler Perry movie. Like we have no fucking idea what this movie's about. We just saw the previews and thought it was funny, but yeah, like Medea cut a couch in half with a chainsaw, and then it got really sad. Then it was just a woman, like about a woman who was
angry.
distraught and needed love and was heartbroken and shit. It was very genuine and probably a decent movie if we fucking.
How did it make you and Matt feel?
Oh man,
were you guys best friends? Like, did you guys come closer as
we were
friends?
closer after it. Yeah. I don't know. I don't even remember us making. I think we were both ashamed of the fact that we were wrong that it was a comedy. we fucked up. And that was kind of before like you could look that shit up on the internet.
Oh yeah,
and, like see what it is.
You just kind of had to guess by the
if I knew it was a drama comedy.
The trailer told you.
It's a hilarious trailer.
Yeah,
classic. Medea's all over it. They really laid the blueprint for what she was gonna become. I doubt the actress who played the actual lead character has been in a movie since.
Right.
Who gives a fuck? Medea stole the show.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler Perry, baby.
It's always interesting. I don't understand like why you're dressing up like a woman, but do your thing. I don't understand a lot of that stuff.
I've heard before that when.
But I would do it. I'd do it for a play.
That like a lot of like black people don't like when black males dress as women on like SNL. They would do that because you have cross dressing in SNL all the time. They like lose respect for you for some reason. You get blackballed.
Probably like in a sense of like it feels like you're being a puppet for the white people.
Probably, sure. I mean, if you're on SNL anyway, you're a puppet for Lorne Michaels, who is a white Canadian guy who probably also sucks. This is the podcast I'm going to get kicked out of SNL for two things.
And your manager's going to be like, Aaron, what did you do?
Sabotage.
And like, next thing you know, she has to be like every podcast we do. She has to be sitting there.
It's got to be in it.
No. You got John. You have to move on. Can't talk about that kind of stuff.
Fly to Kansas City every time. Run it by me first.
Yeah. I have to send her an email. That's the stuff that Aaron and cannot talk about. And I'm like, oh, that's fair. All right, that's fair. I mean, we're still going to talk about some of that stuff. But okay.
Can't talk about Tyler Perry either.
Yeah. Big, bold letter.
I didn't say anything bad about Tyler Perry.
No.
I said that film. I feel like I enjoyed the film, but I was just like, oh, I was wrong. It wasn't Big Mama's House like I thought it was.
Yeah, you thought it would be like a Big Mama's House kind of movie. Makes sense. That's understandable.
Son of a bitch. That ever happened to you? You ever go into a film and then you're like, oh, this is what I wanted?
Mine was, I thought Cats was going to be more of a play.
You saw Cats?
I seen Cats on Broadway.
Did you see the movie?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, because I saw the play when I was like 13.
It's a musical, yeah?
Yeah, musical. Yeah, I thought it was going to be more of a play and it's just going to be like people dressed up in cats. I'm like, okay, that sounds kind of stupid, but like I can still enjoy it because it's a play.
Sure.
No, it was a fucking musical, and it was the worst thing I've ever went to in my entire fucking life.
I heard the movie was just a fucking nightmare.
Oh, the movie was awful.
I haven't
seen it.
I've not seen the movie.
I don't have to.
I kind of want to buy it and watch it.
I don't have to see it.
Well, I love watching that shit. We might do that for Bad Movie Night next weekend.
That actually would probably be a good one.
That's
for
a good
the
idea.
Style of watching movies.
Garbage.
Yeah.
I guess I did watch a movie. We had Bad Movie Night last night. I watched a movie called Cat That Talks.
Cat That Talks.
It's supposed to be like I kind of felt bad making fun of it because it's like a children's movie, right? But it's terrible. It's horrendous. And they got like the guy who voices the cat is Julia Roberts' brother.
What?
Eric Roberts.
Oh,
who is also, and he is also Emma Roberts' father. So he's like the least famous of these three people. And the funny thing about this movie is they use a real cat.
Okay.
I thought it may have been like a Garfield knockoff. Because that's a funny.
This?
Yeah.
It's none of that, right? That's.
Oh yeah, that's it. A talking cat. Yeah. Not Cat That Talks. That's as bad a name as Cat That Talks. But also, like, it's funny because they use the exclamation point, and then a question mark, and then another exclamation point, which makes no fucking sense because that makes it kind of a question. A talking cat?
Single parent family that is brought up by Duffy.
Duffy's the cat, played by Squeaky.
Wow.
It's real convoluted too. Like the cat just kind of wanders back and forth between these two families, and like
he sees the up and down between these two families. And
well, that's the thing is like there was no between before the cat showed up. They didn't even know each other.
Okay.
So it's just these two separate families, and I guess things are tough for them. Like the dad in one of the families owned a tech company, and then he just sold it. So he's like a billionaire now, and now he's just bored. And like the cat's like, I gotta help him out. He doesn't have anything to do. That's kind of what the cat sounds like too, which is ridiculous.
Why?
And it's all his inner monologue too.
Oh, so it's
like before.
But no mouth moving of the cat.
Oh,
or
but
anything.
eventually it does.
Ooh.
And also there's there's a stipulation. Apparently the cat can only talk to you once. That's it. So each person one time.
Okay.
So the point of this is to build suspense. Because at the end he's got one more person to talk to. Sorry if this is a spoiler. He's got one more person to talk to, and it's the mother from the other family. But then he gets hit by a car because in the neighborhood there's this guy who drives way too fast, and he gets hit by that guy. And then they call up the family, like the tech guy and his son, and they go to the house. The cat's like laying. They're like, oh, the vet made him comfortable. He may, who knows, basically made it like seem like he's gonna die. And then they just cut to the cat in the bedroom on the bed, like with gauze wrapped around its head, like once, like, and it's just like fine. It's fine. It's just like laying down. They walk into the room. He's like, oh, hey guys. And then he's like wagging his tail and everything. It's so fucking dumb. Oh, I loved it so much. But, like, of course they couldn't bloody up the cat. It was a children's movie.
Yeah.
But put a little bit of blood on it. Christ. Drop a fucking,
That might be the title. A talking cat.
talking cat. But, yeah, dude, it was like, and then there was some weird part about it where the cat talks to the brother of, okay, so the two families. The dude who's got the tech company and his son.
Right.
Who is tutoring this girl.
Okay.
And she's like, all the women characters in this movie are kind of shitty except for the mom.
Okay.
So then there's only 6 people in this movie, by the way.
Okay. Only 6
Not
movies.
counting the cat.
So 7 with the cat.
7 with the cat. 7 with
You
Squeaky.
didn't only use one.
The cat's name is Squeaky.
Yeah.
But so he's tutoring this girl, and then they've got like a mansion. So the girl only wants to ever swim, and then like cheat on her homework, whatever. And then the cat goes to this other house that's in the woods, and it's this mother, and she's single, and her daughter and her son, and they're twins. They're teenagers.
Okay.
The daughter is a huge bitch to the brother for like no fucking reason. The brother's kind of like kind of giving it back and forth a little bit, but then he's like, whatever, you just suck. Like, there's no redeeming quality in these two girls that are in the movie. So the cat's going back and forth with these people for no fucking reason. The cat has no idea who these people are, and he just like shows up and is like, oh, I gotta help you out. Why? You don't know what's wrong with them. True. So then he starts talking to the brother and the ladies, the mom's kid. And he just like drops that he if anything happens to him, there's a collar under the magical tree in the woods. And if you put the collar on me, I'll be fine. And then that doesn't come up again for 45 minutes. And then the cat got hit by the car. And then the brother's like, we can get the collar in the woods. And then everybody's like, what are you talking about? And he's like, well, the cat talked to me. And everybody's like, well, the cat also talked to all of us. Why didn't he say that to us? If I were the cat, I would have told all those motherfuckers, like, hey, if anything happens to me, I'm a cat. There's a collar on a rock outside under a big magical tree.
I have 8 more lives, too.
Yeah, there's 8 more collars over there. But then they just, like, magically, like, they are in the woods. How do they know where this thing is? I hate that I'm critiquing the shit out of this obviously stupid children's movie.
Severely plot hole movie, but, like, I still...
It really, like, it just, the main thing that bothered me is, like, these people were pretty much fine before the cat showed up, and then the cat's like, I gotta help these people out. Like, the mom, I think she had her own catering business, and one of her meetings didn't go very well, and that's like the conflict with her. And then the dad is bored because he doesn't have a job anymore. That's it.
Because the corona hit in the movie, and then like his tech
yeah,
company.
he just
and
made out.
And that's why the cat talks now. It's because the cat actually was the other thing
infection.
The cat was the other thing that got released from the laboratory.
You could write a better movie than the person who wrote this.
Probably. Thank you.
So like then what was the conflict with the dude's son? I think it was that he wanted to get with the girl that he was tutoring, which makes no sense because she sucked. She was horrible. She was just a fucking using him to pass her grade or whatever. And then the conflict with the brother was like, what's he gonna do with his future? And the cat's like, I don't know, but if I die, there's a fucking thing under the tree out in the woods. It's magical. You'll find it. You'll know exactly where it is. And then the daughter, her problem was she wanted to get into business school. So then the cat told her about the guy who owned the web company or whatever, because she had like a idea for a digital wardrobe or something.
The fuck?
You gotta watch this movie, dude. It's horrendous and it's amazing.
I'm definitely gonna have to. I'm gonna keep it up. I'm gonna check this movie out now.
What is it called again? A talking cat.
A talking cat.
A talking cat. Yeah, we really stepped into that one. The cat just fucking
Yeah, who chose that one? Who chose that movie?
Ty.
He
was looking up.
Do you
shitty
ever pick a
movies.
movie?
I picked I picked The Room. I think The Room.
Okay.
And the one before that, which was I picked a couple of them, I guess. There was one called Cool Cat Saves the Day, which is a movie starring a person that's in a cat costume, much like the furry that we saw before, but more like a mascot than a costume. And it's unbelievably, like, it's famously a bad movie.
Here's another one you might want
What's
to check
that
out.
one?
It's called The Last Unicorn.
Dude.
Have you heard about it?
No.
Jeff Bridges.
My girlfriend says it's a very good movie, and I've heard it's a very good movie. You hate it?
No, I thought it was good.
Oh.
It's just because Jeff Bridges is the voice of
I
a
love
king
Jeff
or something like that.
Bridges.
So
Jeff
like,
Bridges
it's just an
is dope.
interesting movie. What do you mean? How did you and your girlfriend get? Have you seen it?
No.
How did your girl?
She talked about it. I don't know.
Oh,
she said, hey, have
she
you ever
brought
seen
it.
this movie? It's
Oh.
a good movie. Yeah. Well, I talk to her about movies a lot because we just watch movies sometimes.
But yeah, I would recommend that.
If I were you, I'd watch Cool Cat Saves the Day.
Cool Cat Saves the
It's
Day.
either Cool Cat Saves the Day or Cool Cat Saves the Children.
Saves the kids.
That's it. Yep. I was wrong in every way.
What the fuck?
It's great. It's so funny. And then there's a dude named Neil Breen.
Oh, it's live action too.
Yeah.
Holy
yeah.
shit! I was
Yeah.
expecting it to be animation.
There's a really good YouTube channel that's Your Movie Sucks, the YMS there.
Your movie sucks.
And this
Probably all
dude
movies
just,
suck.
like, this guy, he's been doing it for like 10 years, and I've been watching it off and on for most of that. And he introduced me to Cool Cat, because he did
Okay.
like 3 episodes on the movie, I think, about how bad it is. But
Oh,
it's
it's a
so
TV
fun
show?
to watch.
It's a
No,
TV
it's a
show?
movie.
It's a movie.
But
Okay.
he had so much to say about it, he chopped it up. It's so fun to watch it. The guy who made Cool Cat, I can't remember his fucking name, but he's the goofiest idiot in the world. He did this. He tried to do like an Oscars ripoff
Right.
a couple years ago, and what he lives in Vegas, so he called it the Weed Awards or the 420 Awards or
Right.
something. First of all, it had nothing to do with weed. It was strictly like a movie, TV, music award thing.
Right.
And then like they rented out a comedy club, and they would like announce like who won, and like the best actor was like Will Smith, and then some random stranger would come up and he'd be like, such and such is accepting for Will Smith, and this person doesn't know who Will Smith is. It's amazing. The level of delusion that you find on some of this internet shit is so fucking funny.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Like
you,
this.
Oh. I thought you were gonna do a thing, and then you were like, "What?" Yeah, that's pretty good.
Right. Yeah, something like that.
There's no delusion here. The only delusion is that you think we need all these lights.
You don't like all the lights?
I don't care.
Oh, okay. I mean, like,
But
I want to make.
I have a
them-
feeling it drives you crazy sometimes.
What, the lights?
The fact that there's you've got all of them and you just have them.
Why would it
And
drive
then
me crazy?
I don't know. Do you like putting them all up?
Yeah.
No, never mind.
I love this shit. I love doing all like the pre-production stuff, like moving all this stuff around and reorganizing everything. I really enjoyed it. It was so much fun. It took me like 2 hours to do, but I had fun.
Yeah, now that you say it, I am pretty delusional too.
So, but the thing is, like, I feel like if I'm not doing this, then like there's someone else out there that's taking my spot in doing this. So like, well,
Somebody else that's co-hosting my podcast.
Yeah, somebody else is doing a podcast, and they're going to get the views over me. And it's like I can maybe get the high and the drunk.
There's enough views to go around, baby.
But I just got
plenty of views to go around.
For the fact that like we get like okay views for the sense of the fact that we never advertise or do anything.
We don't do anything.
We post it
it's
once
all,
and that's it.
Word of mouth.
Yeah, that's it. And that's it. And that's it. We do it one time. I feel like we should. I feel like we should. We should take pictures or have pictures or something.
Probably do more with it.
But I guess if we did like split pictures, if we just took pictures of us like being babies, that'd be a picture. Like you know how like they have like you can have like two pictures in one picture. On Instagram.
Oh yeah, sure.
We'll take one of you as you as a baby, and then have me as a baby, and like views. You should go check out these guys. Like,
babies get views.
Babies do get views. It'll be me in a little sailor outfit, and it'll be you in the
and
tub.
We'll just talk about cum for an hour.
There was so much cum everywhere. It was insane. It was like this big old sex dungeon down in the basement of this person's house, and there was like everyone had to wear shoes. Like it was mandatory that everyone had to wear shoes.
And then just name the podcast like "White Women Fucking Suck."
Yeah,
Trump is.
There was cum everywhere. Shit. Did you want to see? There was more to that video of that girl.
Oh yeah.
Did you want to see the rest of it?
I'm conflicted on how I feel about furries because I'm all for like doing whatever you want, but also like, man. It's hard to sympathize with some of these people.
Right. Oh yeah, I think it's kind of. I don't know what's weirder. These are the cosplay people. The people get make. I think
this is like an offshoot of cosplay.
Yeah, it kind of is. Yeah, you're right.
It's just costume play, but like they think
they're actual animals.
Well, not all of them. A lot of them are playing around, goofing off.
You think so?
Some of them, yeah. I don't think it. Some people just like dressing up, like stuff, whatever. But yeah, there's a lot of people that are like, I am this animal. Gross. I'm a wolf.
It's gross, isn't it?
Like, yeah, just stay away from me and my children.
All right, so here's the rest of that video.
I live in immigrant housing with a bunch of other...
Wait, no, that's the intro. Never mind, I apologize.
We got it, guys. Don't worry.
I live in immigrant housing with a bunch...
We're going to do it.
Oh, here it is.
There it is.
We're staying...
I hope she doesn't have this all copywritten.
Oh, no.
We'll be fucked.
I know, right? So
what are we gonna pay her in bubblies?
Tweaking ho. Bobby Schmurder gets released from prison like in 3 days. It's been 7 fucking years, dude. Like
Bobby Schmurder
keep 6ix9ine in jail though for fucking snitching, bitch.
How old's your baby?
She's 5 months old. Shout out to my parents for adopting her, and my gay boyfriend for staying in Ohio because he's gay.
You know.
Because he's gay.
You know, just stuff like that. You know what I mean? You know, sometimes like you'd love to stay in Ohio, but you know you can't because you know the person that you're dating was.
Because he's gay.
You know, that kind of thing. I'm done.
That's a hell of a setup.
Okay, I'm done. I think I did, and that was my last one. You gave me 8. You're like, John, you can do 8 drops.
Yeah.
And like, then you're like,
not quite double digits, but not not 5.
After that, John, though, you can't do any more drops. I know if I don't, you'll just sit here all night and just keep pushing buttons. You dumb.
Sometimes
asshole.
you surprise me, but
yeah,
most of the time it's
not that good.
Most of the time it's a bunch of old Vine quotes. What are those?
Why?
Yeah, exactly. That's what you think.
Why?
Like, why?
Wasn't that the preacher that was saying why?
Yeah.
Love it. Why? Or like was Owen Wilson saying wow?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So
wow.
So I'm guessing there's nothing new. You're still doing the same old thing.
I can throw a football 55 yards still.
Really?
Fuck you, Mr. Basil. I don't know.
Our old geometry teacher?
My junior high football coach for 1 year, I think.
Meow.
Yeah, dude. I was hanging out with some buds on Saturday. And
from high school?
No, comedy.
Okay.
Comedians. We went to, we kept it under, there was probably 6 people there at most.
66? Got it.
66 people. The number of the East. And then we went to, there was a high school. We were playing in the street, as you do. It's playing catch.
As adults.
Playing catch, goofing around, yeah. As adults, like we were like
On the fucking street.
One of my friends, we didn't have the yard is filled with dog shit. We're not gonna play there.
True, it makes sense.
My buddy was like, "Yeah, just hold one beer and hold the beer in one hand and throw the ball with your other hand." And I was like, "I can do that, easy. I'm good at all of this." So I was just launching fucking dimes, and we went to the football field, and they were like, "Yeah, we got to see how far you throw." I was like, "Yeah, I got to too." And then I was launching it, and these teens were there, these teenagers, these young bucks, trying to, break into the football. And they saw me launch a fucking dime.
Right.
Saw me launch a nuke, and they were like, "God damn, dude, fuck."
Yeah, like if the coach would have put me in,
that guy,
state champs.
that guy did that.
Yeah.
And I was like, that hurt a lot. I'm in a lot of pain.
And that was your last throw of the day, right?
I threw 5 on the field, I think, 4 or 5. But the last one was the furthest one because I was like, this is definitely the last one because I'm busted. I'm fucking broke.
Jeez.
Yeah, I love throwing a football, man.
It's fun stuff, isn't it?
Dope as hell. I love it.
It's a good sport. It's a fun sport.
Oof.
We'll fuck your body up, but it's a great sport to fucking play. First hand.
That's why that one time I was like, hey, can we do it the next day? 'Cause my neck hurt so badly because I hadn't thrown a football in like a year. And I was just launching dimes, just throwing change at homeless people, and fucking fucked my neck up and everything else. My body doesn't hurt now because of that, which is nice.
That's good. I'm glad that you feel better now, Aaron.
I've learned to stretch a little bit. I got hammered drunk that night, and it was rough.
Woof.
Had a good one. I've cut it down to maybe drinking once a week, which is nice. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna stop for a while.
It's fun.
I've been drinking like 2 beers. Like that's all I do.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm done. I need to stop.
You need to cool it off.
Yeah,
buddy.
I need to cool down.
Just keep smoking that bud.
The bud. That's why
keep smoking Bud Light.
Mm-hmm.
Clip clap clap. But yeah, that's that my athletic prowess. And I went to play frisbee with another friend yesterday, and also football. And we were in Gladstone, I think. And it was next to a high school, and this baseball team was practicing.
Ooh.
I was like,
kind of waddle over there. Do you waddle over
I
there?
wish.
Oh. And you step by, and you just like put your hand up like that on the fence. And you're just watching.
I had my radar gun.
Write down shit on the.
And they're like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
You just say it over loud. Yeah, man. I think we got a good scout over here. I think we got a good guy. If you want, maybe come over.
Remember Babe Ruth? Check this out.
It was that was it.
Yeah, it was weird seeing a bunch of people like hang out together and play a sport.
Are you guys allowed to do that? Is this allowed?
No, they're teenagers. It's fine. They're immune.
True.
They'll never die as teenagers, hopefully.
As teenagers, yeah. Hopefully.
Best thing about being a teenager is you don't die.
True.
What you gonna do?
What you gonna do?
What you gonna do?
So
that's what I've been up to. I was fucking around with the football a lot, which was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Just launched.
What's your thoughts on Chinese food? Do you miss it? Have you eaten Chinese food?
I like a nice chicken fried rice.
Have you eaten any Chinese food since this whole thing happened?
No,
I
don't think so. I did. The only time I've gone out and like actually ordered food from a real restaurant was yesterday. I got Chipotle.
Nice.
And we had to wait. It was the one on Berry Road. And there was like 5 or 6 people there already waiting in line. You just have to wait outside for them to call your name. And I was the only person with a mask on.
Really?
Yeah. Which I like, because I like being the only person with a mask. Like when I go to the grocery store, I like being the only person with a mask on because I can just mouth like the names I'm calling them. And they can't see it. It's great. Fucking piece of shit. You're going to kill everybody here.
Yeah, you're going to hurt people if you don't stop it.
So yeah, I did that. Man, I miss Chipotle. It was good.
I had Chipotle on. My job ordered Chipotle on Friday.
What kind did you get?
I just literally got rice, pico, some of that carne asada.
Yeah.
And that's it. Cheese. I put some cheese on it. Tortillas. Is it?
No, like salsas?
Like pico.
Just pico?
Pico.
Man, I gotta get that shit wet. I get
Really?
every type of salsa.
Really?
It's great. I fucking love
I'm
that.
sure it would be good. Be delicious.
I hate ordering it in person because I'm like, can I just get every kind of salsa? And sometimes they're like, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, why do you want?
Okay.
I was like, they're all kind of the same.
Yeah.
Who fucking cares?
One's
Just,
a little bit-
I get more salsa out of it.
True.
It's free. Fuck it. I tried to do that at Qdoba once in an airport.
Uh-huh.
They're like, you can only have one kind.
And you're like, excuse me?
What?
Do you know who I am? I'm Aaron Naylor, the comedian. You fucking prick.
This isn't the first time I've been in Salt Lake City Airport. Thank you very much. I would like 2 kinds of salsa, please.
Minimum.
You fucking...
And you took your glove out
Like-
and slapped it in the face with it. Cunt.
I never understand when people, like, why people... It's probably a rule. For no reason at all, though. Like, I would favor Chipotle in that case because they give me the option to have every single salsa.
Yeah. I can have whatever I want when I want.
Why are you
when I
ham
want it.
fisting me?
Yeah.
Why are you sticking your hand in a big old ham and then fisting me with it
Mm-hmm.
because I want 3 kinds of salsa? Why?
Like, who's here is good?
Who cares?
Yeah.
This happened like 2 years ago.
Yeah,
and
like,
I'm
did you pay
pissed.
for any of this? Did you give a fuck? Like,
The
why do you
fuck
care?
matters?
You fucking
It
dick.
doesn't matter. I used to
Doesn't.
fucking... Dude, I would... When I was selling tickets and, like, checking bags and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes people would be, like, pretty overweight on their bags. I would, like, write it off as 51 pounds. That's, like, the limit before they have to pay extra.
Right.
Waive it. Fuck it.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Fuck major corporations needing $25 or $30 more dollars.
Unless you want to sponsor this podcast. then
Yeah,
please.
yeah, that'd be great. If Delta Airlines sponsored this. That'd be
Yeah.
cool.
Like,
Qdoba.
they bring you in the office. Aaron, we realize you have a podcast. We
I'll
love...
get in trouble again.
Yeah, we love... Yeah, you think you're going to get in trouble.
Ugh.
Aaron, we love the content that you provide on this podcast.
Whenever it pops up in the podcast, like we'll bleep that and edit that
Right.
I said where I work.
And so, like, what's so funny is then, like, they're like, what we want is we want everyone to see you and John's face. We want everyone to see this. So, like,
Yeah.
we start doing the videos like, hey, guys, we're John and Aaron. And we want to make sure you guys buckle your seatbelt. And, did you know that you could use your rotation device. You can use your seat as a
Use your
flotation.
lazy Susan.
Yeah, as a
To
flotation
save your
object.
life.
Yeah. Did you know that, Aaron? And then you're like, no, I did not know that, John.
Nope.
Tell me more.
No habla español.
This is how you do it. And then we have like a thing where we hug it and we're in a pool and I'm like kicking.
That would be an unbelievable rise if we did the on. I don't even know what the fucking video is called anymore. The safety video.
the safety video.
Man, I haven't been on a plane in a while. The last time I was on a plane.
I miss it, but don't miss it.
I guess it was in February. That's not bad.
Yeah. It's the truth. I miss it, but
Whatever.
don't miss it.
Yeah, just bleep out the company I work for in post.
Of course.
I think one of my bosses watches this because he used to love the podcast before.
Nice.
Yeah, he's cool. He's all right.
He's a cool dude.
He won't call HR on me probably. not like I did to myself to Twitter. Oh no.
It's like, hey, blank, blank,
Yeah.
you motherfucker.
Well, according to the government of Missouri, I don't have a job at all. So
Yeah, how's your unemployment stuff going?
I have to talk to them on Thursday
Hmm.
about like reintroducing myself back into the workforce. Like I kind of go back to work in 2 months. I really don't want to find a new job.
Yeah, please don't do this to
and
me,
then
please.
like inconvenience these people. Just give me $600 a week.
Yeah, and
Please.
please, for the love of God,
Please.
for the love of God, please.
They like made me fill out a resume and everything, which was kind of embarrassing because I've only had one. I didn't put like I washed dishes when I was 18.
Right.
I'm not gonna put that. Who gives a shit?
Right.
I just worked for I worked for an airline for 9 years.
Lasagna.
God, should we do one of your fucking those things that you do?
Oh, you
want
wanna
to
do-
Yeah, I want to
yeah,
do like
we
10 of
need-
them. You're the most interesting mind I've ever seen. All right, let me fish in there. I'll just grab a couple. Oh, we did this one already.
I should probably put this in another.
Oh, we did this one too. Yeah, there you go. Let me dig deeper. Sorry, guys. We'll figure it out. Oh, this one has coffee on it. There it is. That's going to be the thing that gets people to watch this.
That burp? Yeah. Dude, my burps have gotten a lot deeper because I've been relaxing a lot more with my burps. God damn it. I love how you...
May 29th, 2019. Black girls really do have more fun. And then, I love raccoons. What I love is that when the first one has 2 exclamation points after it, and then I love raccoons just has a period. You're like, I'm not in love with raccoons.
It's just a simple statement.
I love raccoons. Black girls really do have more fun. Oh, this is a long one. All right. April 17th, 2019. The first one is just the word yes! Exclamation point.
I'm so baked when I write these, everyone.
No.
Please remember, this is the inside of my stoned brain. I can't believe I've allowed this.
Okay. I can't either, honestly. Where do you even find this paper?
Oh,
It's
it's for my
receipt
job.
paper.
It's for my job.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good thing salami isn't on my mind, but now I'm sad because she isn't on my mind. Is salami the name of a woman?
No, I was having like a moment about like as a Jew and thinking like if they really like salami,
Not
like the
Jewish.
meat. No, but I was thinking like in the sense of like
Despite the Israeli flag behind me.
it's not Israeli flag.
The anti-Palestine flag. Oh, this one isn't dated.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think this is just this is a to-do list for you. It says look up a pin that's a pin, Sharpie, and Expo. I think you were writing down to look up types of pins.
No, I think it was probably just a list of things I need to get.
Expo? Expo is a type of pin, though. I think.
Oh.
Can you crack that code?
Yeah, I was trying to figure out like when these things were invented and how they were made and stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay. It would have been funny if you were just like, man, I need new pens, writing it in pen. Like, I'm only gonna run out of this. This is okay. So April 24th, 2019. Balls.
That would be a go-to one.
When you need to stop being such a dick and kick ass instead. I don't know what this is referring to.
No, I don't either.
I go on a lot of interracial dates. Don't think much of it, but when I see it, I'm like, I don't know what this says. What is that last word?
I'm like,
When you see a black woman, you're like, What's on the back?
Call Bumble. Oh, yeah, I got my account blocked by Bumble. Not once, but twice.
Why?
I don't know.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
Oh, because I used to say some dumb shit. I used to say, like, piss on me, beat me to people.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Which, it's from a video. It's a video. It's from a video. I don't really want people to piss on me.
Did anybody ever be like, okay?
No.
May 10th, 2019. Paying for a BJ, not bad, but pretending to like someone for BJ's is bad. That's amazing. That's true. Paying for sex is not bad. It's a job. But pretending? Manipulating somebody for a blowjob? Terrible.
Terrible.
Can't do that. This is my favorite thing we've ever done. Morning smoothie. 1 banana.
Are you serious? Is, really
1 orange.
is that really what it is?
Spinach. Creatine.
Ooh.
Ice tray. In a box. You made you wrote ice tray and then drew a little ice tray around it.
Yeah.
And then a scoop of peanut butter. That's all for that one. This is so well organized. You're like a accountant at Enron or something. Use more sound effects. It's on the back of this one. Yeah, come on.
I'm gay.
Fuck.
Look at this stuff.
All right, we're gonna get sued for that one for sure. It'll be a cease and desist from Sony again. April 23rd, 2019. Figure it out.
Damn, son, where'd you find?
Watch the USA channel when I first. What? This is so funny. It says you watched the USA channel when you first moved to the States.
It's true. That is true.
That's so fucking funny. Thoughts on salami. There's a lot of recurring themes here. Oh my
Wait, your
God.
turn. What about your Twitter stuff?
Man, I'll tell you some Twitter stuff, but yours are so dense. Yours are so good. I love these so much. You just put whatever you want in there. There's a certain freedom about it that I really appreciate.
You're writing something down on a piece of paper. It doesn't have to be much of anything. That's the whole point of it.
Oh, here you quoted somebody. I like to work harder than smarter, Justin. Thanks, Justin. May 14th, 2019. Beautiful day. Great muscle connections.
Great muscle connections.
Black women are the best. Great muscle connections.
Great muscle connections.
Second dinner, prep meal, light snack, 2 bowls of cereal. Oh, man. The 200-pound Juanito. Breakfast, 7:20 to 7:35.
200-pound Juanito, yes.
Protein bar. Oh, you crossed out 2 bowls of cereal. 2 peanut butter Sammies instead. Healthier. Second breakfast. Are you a hobbit? 10 to 10:30. Pre-made meal. First lunch. 1 to 1:15. Protein bar. Shake. Peanut butter Sandies. Avocados with salt and pepper. Second lunch. 3:15 to
those are my
3:30.
favorite.
Prep meal. Small. First dinner. 5 to 5:30. BLT and salad. Second dinner. Prep meal. Light snack. 2 bowls of cereal. You had 3 breakfasts.
Yeah.
All right. This is the last one.
How many? You took like 8 of them.
Oh, I did. I told you I was going to do 10. This is a poem, I think. I think you called it Brown Mars. Is this a utopia just filled with ethnic people that you hope for?
I have no idea.
This is very...
I don't remember. What, did there not a date on it? I don't remember any of it.
date.
I have no idea, I'll tell you the truth.
Should have known when your eyes were open. If you know her eyes were open, doesn't that mean your eyes were open too?
I remember this now.
That was beautiful.
I remember this now.
What was it called? Was it Brown
No,
Mars?
because you know the Bruno Mars song,
Bruno
Grenade?
Mars.
You know how,
Yeah.
like, you know, when I kissed you, like, my eyes were open?
Uh-huh.
I was making fun of it in the sense of, like, this was just a reminder of me to be like, well, like, isn't it kind of creepy? It's creepy that
Terrifying.
you're kissing
Eyes
a
open.
girl with your eyes open.
Scandalous.
Yeah, and I was just making fun of how I thought it was a weird
That was like a
line.
poem, dude.
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
I remember now.
All right, here's mine. Just going to do old jokes. Let me find it. Oh, good. Let's see. What do we want?
I have a cramp in my thigh.
You all right?
I'm fine.
Okay.
I just bicycled 7 miles a day, humble brag.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, well,
Plus an hour
I broke a
workout.
bunch of concrete, fucking idiot.
Plus an hour workout.
Can nudists wear hats?
Yes.
What if snakes aren't shedding their skin? What if they're just getting out of their sleeping bags? That's a cute one. The water at the top of the ocean is different than the water at the bottom of the ocean because the water at the top can float.
Okay. Fair.
I'm a fan of that one. I bought some food, and the box said it had expired weeks ago, so I threw the box away.
Okay.
Aaron, you son of a gun. Growing up, my favorite animal was Balloon. That's why I got a balloon animal tattoo, and then I had to write a joke about it.
Okay.
Yeah. And that was it.
That was it.
That was my balloon animal tattoo, which is pretty good. Yours are yours are like truly stream of conscious.
Yeah.
Mine are just like write a joke.
Yeah. It's interesting to see like two different minds of
art. But that USA thing the USA channel thing is pretty funny.
Yeah. I did used to watch the USA channel when I first went to the States.
One of the first one we read a couple weeks ago was like classic.
Which one was it?
I can't fucking remember. I just loved it. I just remember reading it thinking that's a joke. Wow.
There's jokes in there.
He wrote a joke.
I have jokes.
200-pound Juanito wrote a joke.
Mm-hmm.
God.
I'd always think like doing like the one thing like I'm jealous about like stand-ups is that like one, there's two things.
All the pussy.
One, the fact, yes, that's three things I guess. All the pussy is definitely one, but two would be the fact that like all you need is to like a microphone. That's all you need. Mm-hmm. So there's no having to like buy a bunch of cameras, having lights. There's none of that shit.
Unless you want to broaden your horizons and be, get famous quicker doing something else.
Yeah,
which is easier to do than getting famous doing comedy.
And then, and the other thing is just talking. You get
just
to have
around.
Yeah, you can be on stage talk.
You can go up there and not say anything.
But
if you want, a lot of people do that and they still talk.
True.
You know what I mean? You know who you are. All 95% of you.
Do you miss stand up?
Yeah, of course. I have nothing to do.
Well, that was your big thing.
That was the thing. That was the thing I did. That was my real job. That was an expensive hobby. That was my thing.
Fuck. That was
the thing that I made $100 a year doing. IRS,
fun stuff.
If you're listening, IRS, I only made $100 a year this year.
Thank you, Corona and IRS.
Yeah, thanks. Give me my fucking taxes, my money. I keep forgetting that. I've not got my money yet.
You haven't yet?
I had to amend my taxes because I fucked up the health insurance part. But that was like a month ago.
Shit.
Ugh!
Fuck me.
Give me a stimulus check.
Right.
Again. What are you going to do with your stimulus check?
They're going to get another one out?
I think so. Eventually.
Really?
I mean, they're going to probably eventually.
I don't know. Save it, I guess. I don't know. Spend another thing of spend more money on Xbox.
Oh yeah.
I got Xbox now, so
how's your Madden going?
I fucking love it.
Yeah.
And I have 2K NBA 2.
How's that?
2K20. Fun. Create some players.
Dope.
It's my favorite thing to do.
I'm dying to get a baseball game.
I think it was either that or I was gonna get a NASCAR game.
Racing games are fun.
Yeah. I was getting a NASCAR. I don't know if you can create a player, but it'd be cool if
I'm
you
sure you can. I don't know. Is there a point in creating a NASCAR player? I would rather create the car.
Well, it's equivalent to a car.
Yeah.
You create a little.
Nobody gives a shit about what a NASCAR guy looks like.
Yeah, they care about that car, that vroom vroom.
Unless you're Danica Patrick.
Yeah.
We need an ugly woman driving a car. Cut it. We're done. Don't let my boss hear that either. I don't know. Shit.
So Aaron, we're like an hour and 4 minutes into this so far.
Pretty good.
I don't know. Do you still want to keep?
Do we have anything else on there?
We had going to the gym.
Oh yeah, you've started going to what time in the day do you go?
I go 6 a.m.
Is there anybody there?
Not then, just like 10 people. But they check your temperature when you first come in.
Yeah, that's good.
So that's the big thing right now.
I feel like they started doing that at my job, which I haven't.
But yeah, they do that at my job too. But yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that seems like on the surface at least, like a good way to mitigate fucking up. I wonder if you can adapt it to like comedy shows. Just have some fucking like the bouncer with a gross thermometer. How do they take your temperature?
The little gun.
Oh, the infrared thing. Cool.
Yeah, which probably giving us cancer somehow.
Well, you know.
Everything gives us cancer somehow. But yeah, it's been fine. I wear gloves. I have batting gloves, and I wear them, which surprisingly has helped me a lot with my grip.
Really?
with holding the bars and stuff. So I mean,
Oh yeah, I've thought about getting. I think we talked about this last week, but I am seriously considering getting gloves for like benching because it like pinches and like just free weights. It pinches my fingers so bad. Hate it. I have to like readjust, and I don't really want to do that.
right?
Like fuck, I'm weak.
Or
And then I
strong.
fucking wore gloves with that sledgehammer today. Man, I'm hurting.
Damn.
I'm ruined.
Did you wear a mask when you did it too?
No, I didn't.
Do you wear a mask when you drive? I hope you do.
No, not when I drive. Should I when I drive? I wear it everywhere else.
No.
I forgot to wear it.
It's
in
stupid.
Quick
People.
Trip.
I see people all the time driving with the.
I think
I'm
it's
like,
just
there's no one else
people
in your
that-
car, you dick.
Well, I think it's people that forget
You think?
that it's on.
Maybe.
Some people it doesn't bother
That's true.
to wear it. Like I can feel it on my ears, and that kind of bothers
That
me. And it's
bothers
a little warm.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the biggest problem with it. I don't feel like emasculated or anything like
No.
a bunch of other people do.
No, fuck that.
I worked with some people. They were like, "I'm not wearing one of those things. It looks stupid."
Right.
I'm like, what is wrong with you?
Okay.
You
All
are
right.
morbidly obese. You will die from this in
Yeah.
a day.
This will kill you.
You will definitely die.
This is exactly who it targets.
You are, yeah. You eat hot dogs constantly.
Ugh.
Like you're fucking done, buddy. Don't wear a mask.
You're not doing proto. So, Aaron, though, do you have any plugs? So I guess like any things that you want to.
I've got I just announced Cool Baby Comedy. I think I said that last week, but check out my Facebook and Cool Baby Comedy as we expand into continuing to not do comedy shows due to the virus. My Twitter is I am Aaron Naylor. Instagram, I am Aaron Naylor. John?
Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. This episode went so far.
Pretty good?
Yeah, it went no good. It did freeze for a second. I'm like, oh god.
Yeah.
And then it just caught up. It was just one of those
Yeah.
things that had
Lagging.
bunch of information came at one time and it stopped for a second, and
Yeah.
then
Good.
for the most part, yeah, I think we might have solved the problems
That's our behind the scenes for the episode,
of
guys.
this week. And
Send us a comment. Who's your favorite white Jesus?
yes.
Mine's Jim Caviezel.
Yeah, I'd say that works.
Or Willem Dafoe. Either one. I'm down.
And you can follow me on my social medias at John D. Klauser. It's literally the same name once you subscribe to this channel. And yeah,
John Dungaree Klauser.
also check out my other podcast I do myself. I talk for like 30 minutes. And go check out Aaron's stuff. Make his little video go to 2 million instead of just 1.5.
Do it.
1.2.
1.2. The other one's 2.1.
Nice.
They're just trading spaces.
So, but yeah, thank you so much for watching. And we will see you guys on the next episode.
It's funny. It's like a bird that gives
All
you
right.
a bird. Hey!
All right. Bye, guys.
Save a lot, save a lot. Save a lot.
Shaving my